welcome back, Dua fam, to episode number. I actually forgot what episode this is, but regardless, it is a week late. We have been delayed by a week, so welcome back to Duocast, and this time with this personality next to me. If you're in the Facebook group, you know who she is. You've interacted with her either in the Dua brand or Dua Divas. But if you are just a follower of the brand, you love us, so thank you. She's my wife, my better half, and Mrs. Dua. So first episode featuring Mrs. Dua. Mrs. Dua, welcome to Duocast.
First of all, thank you. Your one and only Mrs. Dua here.
Oh, she's already getting into the zone. Very nice. And I didn't even train her yet. Okay.
Just trying my best since it's my first time. You know how I get in front of the camera.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So just be yourself. We're cool. We're just talking to our Dua fam, right?
Yes.
One-on-one. And this is what Duocast is all about. So without further ado, let's get today's episode started. So Anam, what do you want to talk about today? First of all, why don't we tell them why we missed an episode? Because we missed an episode and we told everyone we weren't going to miss any episodes, and then we ended up missing an episode. Why don't you tell them why?
That would be because of operations.
Operations. Very simply put, the operations officer says it's because of operations.
It's just because of operations. We're just going to leave it at that. Seriously speaking, we were doing our internal move. We had to switch our warehouses, a whole lot of moving to do because of that. Then we had staffing issues. I guess,
so basically, the typical running a business issues, right?
Exactly.
And because of that, our fun project that we like doing, like these podcasts and these Duocasts that we call them, we weren't able to make it possible logistically, but we want to continue, and we are going to try our best to make sure we're getting this out weekly now that her and I are going to be doing these. And maybe sometimes we're actually even going to get our VP-in-law in one of them, Fizza in supply chain. So just two ladies will have them.
And that's when you'll know the backstory of Dua and how we start our perfume journey,
sharing it with the public,
filling to you guys receiving it from start to end, basically.
Yeah, so we're going to start getting more of the team members involved, and we'll be taking it from there. Yeah. But thank you for letting everyone know why we missed our episode. So we're going to be more consistent. That's a promise. And we're going to just try to do a better job at it. But moving on. So a lot of fun stuff has been happening in the fragrance world over the past few weeks that we've actually been traveling and here and there.
We have, yes.
So a few things that I believe are happening is Scent Explorer is happening on December 2nd and 3rd. Yeah. We're both going to be there. It's in New York. Shout out to Max 40 and everyone else behind it. Can't wait. There's going to be so many brands, and I'm excited to go
I am excited. It's my first time, so I am super excited.
Yeah, what are you expecting? Like the last time I went, so the first time Scent Explorer happened 2019. It was the first one, and I went. It was really awesome. And then 2020 kind of didn't happen, and then last year was virtual. I didn't get a chance to attend, so I definitely want to go this time. But the first time when it happened and I went, it wasn't as big. It was in a small office of one of the organizers. It wasn't bad. It was really good. It was a very well put event. But this time, I have a feeling it's just gonna be pretty big, huge. And it's gonna be at a different scale. And I'm really excited. What do you think?
I am excited from what all you're telling me. I'm just super excited for it to see what all brands are gonna show up. I'm sure I'm gonna see so many new brands, which I personally am not familiar with. All I hear is from this guy. There's so many things I don't know what you talk about, but yeah.
I just talk about fragrances.
I'm just gonna pretend like I know everything.
But yeah, no.
But yeah, I'm excited to see who's gonna show up, all the brands, all the different scents.
And I know a lot of our Dua fam members are gonna be there too. So there's gonna be a good chance to connect with them. So we should actually maybe even do like a little dinner or something.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Guys, we will try without taking away from Scent Explorer, obviously.
Of course.
Any Dua fam out there who's attending Scent Explorer or will be in New York attending Scent Explorer, we'll organize a little dinner for you guys to just come hang out and we'll meet us. We'll just have some food and talk about fragrances.
And we'll just chill and
it'll be fun.
Yeah. It will be great. Yeah.
Great. So that's going to be Scent Explorer, December 2nd and 3rd in New York. Other than that, what else
else?
is going on in the fragrance world? Let's take a look here. You know what? I really want you to actually discuss the creators part, because it was actually your idea that we should have something like this, and
I have all the
have everyone just send everything in one place, and then
just
everyone
compile
collaborates
and,
it. So
yeah.
I actually added a filter that we never added before. So these are all the inspiration requests we have, and this is insane, guys. Like OMG, like I think if we just start going through this list, I don't need to buy any fragrances for like a good
this is what
2 years.
easy. This is what. How many days do we have in a year? 365 or more than 400?
Wow. Do you want to actually read a few? I see a.
Okay, so I'm randomly gonna pick out an inspiration. Oh, we've been doing Goldfield and Banks lately.
Right.
Sunset Hour.
Sunset Hour. So Scott Shields, your request for Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks has been picked by the one and only, and we will be making that happen. Yes. So let's highlight that.
Yes.
Oops. I do not want to mess up your sheet.
Hey, this is mine.
Yes. Okay. Please.
No.
I'm gonna end up deleting a bunch of shit, and it's not gonna be fun.
Well, I'm gonna have you redo everything then. Oh, this one.
Which one?
Slumber House.
Slumber House Mond. So we're already doing quite a few.
Slumber House.
I think maybe, is it this Halloween? No.
But
It's
it
actually
is
in
this year.
November
It's
that
this
we're
year,
going to be
yeah.
releasing Griv
Yes.
inspiration. And then there's so many lined up, but she's gone ahead and just highlighted Mond without even asking me. So she has a thing with Slumber House fragrances.
No,
and
I know.
yeah, you do. So, okay, moving on. What's the next one?
Let's pick something that sounds very feminine.
Sounds very feminine.
Or maybe.
How do you explain how a fragrance sounds feminine, first of all?
I mean, Slumber House Mon, for example. First click doesn't come to it as being feminine. It sounds very, very rich, very niche. Very...
No, that's because you know of the brand Slumber House. That's why.
But even the name, it's very rich, no?
Slumber House.
Or just Mon, like, oh my God, there's just so much to it, so much richness to it.
Interesting. So
Now, for example, let's do Chanel Chance. That sounds so elegant, so womany.
I see.
Mon just sounds like a monster.
Okay. Well, I don't even know if I actually have a bottle of Mon, but a monster, yes, it is a monster's frag. I can assure you that. Okay, so let's pick a fragrance that sounds feminine. How about that? Like she said. Very well explained, Mrs. Dua.
Thank you.
Very well explained. Indeed.
See?
What is this?
Oh, this is very... Or Born in Roma,
Valentino Born in Roma inspiration. There's a lot of buzz with that fragrance. There's a lot of buzz with that fragrance. See, the moment I said buzz, your complete facial reaction changed, because you were like, because it was a designer, so you're saying, yeah, the moment I said there's a lot of buzz.
I mean...
So see how psychology plays with fragrances in a crazy way, right? Like, it's insane. She's like, oh, she's making this face like, oh, it's going to be a normal fragrance because it's a designer. The moment I said it's getting a lot of buzz, she got excited about it, right? So it's insane, like how it just, psychology and fragrances actually go together. And I think we should bring a psychologist on our podcast, on our Duocast one time, and actually have this discussion with him that please help us explain how this mechanism works, but so we can apply it in fragrances and be able to sniff better and make better fragrance decisions in life. Yeah, sure.
Or how fragrances affects moods. Moods affects our desire of what fragrance we want to choose.
Dude, awesome. Yeah,
because I debate with myself on a daily basis in the morning. What do I feel like wearing?
Same. It's an ongoing battle
so,
every day.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I think so. That's actually a good idea. We'll actually try to get like a psychologist and have like a discussion about mind hacks and the way things are perceived or said and received. And how that changes certain perceptions and how it can be used in fragrances.
Yeah.
Or lifestyle in general.
And maybe if we have someone watching who's a psychologist.
please go ahead and send an email to creators@theduabrand.com. Mr. Producer, Mr. Director, you know how I like doing these things right here. Boom. Creators@theduabrand.com. Go ahead and email us there if you're actually a psychologist, licensed clinical, and if you would like to come on the Dua podcast and meet the Dua team and just discuss fragrances and psychology. We would love to shortlist one of you guys, and this would be fun. So if you're out there, please find us, dear psychologists, please. Alrighty, all right, one more. Let's go. Oh, can I pick one?
You choose one?
Okay.
Yes.
So just a few days ago, there was a post on the Dua group where someone was asking for Mugler Angel Nova, and I just remember that because there's also a Muse version, and those two were requested, Nova and Angel Muse, Angel Nova and Angel Muse. So Kimiko Poppy, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, not my intention at all. We are gonna try to make Angel Nova and Angel Muse happen.
Yes.
I want to find something that is like really weird that no one's probably heard of. You know, like something not everyday. It's like, something different. Come on, all I see is Bond number 9s.
Joe Malone gingerbread. Wow.
Gingerbread, huh?
So Christmas.
Mula Mula, Utsat Mood. I mean, there's just Zod, Slumber House, Sadane, Slumber House. Sadane is in the works. Should be releasing by the end of the year. Zod, the red bottle. It's extremely special. I don't even remember it. It's like this red wine kind of a scent. Do have a bottle. Zod, I'm gonna hold off on. I'm not sure that the market is ready for Zod. It's such a different kind of fragrance. Maybe a few more years, and maybe that's when Zod can be recreated. Oh, here's a good one. What says the Victoria's Sheikh Zayed 2018. That is such an excellent fragrance, and I remember the kind of I had to go through in order to get that fragrance because Bodasea stopped selling to us right around that time. So, yes. Okay, so those were some of the
few selected for now
that we're gonna try to make happen, right? There's so many. Whiskey glazed strawberry pound cake. What? Whiskey glazed strawberry pound cake.
Why does that sound like a Dua original?
That does sound like a Dua original. That's something like, okay, I'm actually gonna highlight that one. Oh wow, that's an interesting one right there. Very nice. Very nice.
I just saw something about Imperial Pastique.
Imperial Pastique
with a cucumber note
added up top. How'd that go? A salty watermelon with a cucumber. I'm scared it might become a little weird and not sour, but cucumber and the salty watermelon, it might not just, I'll have to figure it out.
Try it. Use your magic.
Like it's giving me this weird grindy feeling in my teeth when I'm thinking about it, but okay, we'll try to figure it out.
Do our trial and errors.
So Halloween's right around the corner.
It is.
We're going to be more consistent with our podcast moving forward. There's going to be more people that are going to be involved in the podcast. There's so much more we're looking to do with the channel. There's so many things we're looking on. We're going to be seeing more one-on-one fragrance reviews with me directly. I aim to try to get 3 videos out to you guys at least every week. I'm going to stagger them out. So I want to cover 2 fragrances that you guys have probably never heard of, something super unique and rare, and what I think about them, if they should be under Dua or not. And then 1 will be like a Dua versus something we've created, right? So we're going to try to do more content and cover a wider spectrum.
And we still have to do the kids videos.
Yes, we will be doing more of the kids videos too, guys. So with that, we're going to be wrapping this week up, and we'll see you again next week, right before Halloween.
Yes.
And I think the day our podcast will go live next week, it's going to be the Halloween sale as well.
Yes.
So that's going to be fun. A lot of things to cover. So stay tuned. Keep watching Duocast. And how do we end it?
How do we end it? Honestly, I haven't watched our own Duocast. I am sorry. I I'm not good at this. So
Oh, wow.
like us, subscribe us, ding 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 us.
Comment, like, and subscribe. Yes, please, ding, ding, ding. And please watch some of the podcasts.
I will now that I am featuring,
I think you got carried away. I think you've seen some or no? Really?
No. I've seen some.
You've seen bits
I've
and
seen,
pieces.
yes,
You haven't seen a
No, I've
podcast.
seen live, but it's just, yeah.
Okay, anyways, guys, we thank you so much. And please do watch.
I will, I promise. And I'm going to watch it even more with Mrs. Dua featuring.
She wants to watch herself. Doesn't want to watch me on the podcast.
I want to. I mean, we'll watch it together, yes.
Signing out, guys. See you next
Bye.
week.